The Joker and Mark.
Oh, okay.
About a year ago. A little over a year
You
ago.
did at a convention or something? Or?
Yeah.
Which convention was it?
I can't remember which one it was called, but it was right there in OC.
Music?
Yes, it was
Okay.
music.
Yeah.
With Barba and everything.
Yeah. Okay.
And Yellow was actually, yeah.
Yeah.
It was cool. Like I Potter, I love his work. And he's like normally from Canada and stuff, so it was good to catch him while he was down there.
The pieces came out really sick, man. I like them.
Appreciate that.
I was almost gonna like say that was the Sin City one. I was thinking almost right away when I saw it was that Ralph guy from Germany. Ralph.
Landwater?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you even think that right away is good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I'll take it. I'm sure he'll take it.
yeah, that's what I yeah.
Hey, how we doing, man?
Andrew, it does work. You can just share it and then it goes direct on the person's page. Can't. We link it like that. It is?
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. Awesome.
Can you shut the light off in the... Huh? I didn't hear you.
My secrets that I stole from other people.
It's all out there now.
Totally.
When you get someone, just put your hand over it.
Is there a way to put a divider right here? Try to make it bleed as much as possible since it's Halloween, you know?
Oh yeah, please. The more the better.
Or maybe we just pour fake blood all over it.
It works. Whatever.
I'm sure that'll be good for the healing. I'm sure some of this ankle stuff will be a little rough, but once we get out of
this isn't even that bad.
Oh, awesome. Most of the time that's like the spot for it, you know?
Cool. I'm glad you said that.
Yeah, because, you know, it gets a lot easier towards the center part.
I was worried more about the shin.
Yeah. You know, it's weird how some people, it's one or the other. It's the bony spots or the meaty spots. Oh.
Tell me if you need me to leave or anything too. Or tell me if I'm moving too much.
You seem pretty relaxed, like you're going to fall asleep, so that's good.
Oh, I probably could.
Oh, right. I should turn it up. Giving people entertainment, you know?
Is that
We're gonna set one of these up on a rig. We're gonna start doing that
Oh,
for the live show.
okay. Wait, on a rig?
Mm-hmm. You guys, Andrew to help you. He'll set it up.
Okay. How long do they want to run that?
It's like 2 minutes at a time.
Okay.
Nothing crazy.
That's cool. You're not allowed to talk about the tattoo going on? Oh, yeah. Facebook Live, it's not Facebook Dead.
It is Halloween though.
I saw him start to fall asleep. I was like, oh, let him get into it.
Can you set up the Facebook feed? I don't know if this went off. This was both on Facebook. Why did you do something on
worked out good, man. That's dope. Cool.
Oh, we're still at. No, Facebook. No, Facebook. But it's not powering.
Yeah, the Lilo went down. This one should probably be other.
I think that cord might be a little touchy. Pretty quiet.
about under their knee. The shin's not that bad.
Oh, up here?
Yeah.
Cool. So it must be like the bony areas aren't too bad for you.
No.
Like I said earlier, it's like it's always one or another for people, you know.
It's just rattling on the bone.
Yeah, exactly.
The fattier parts make the whole area shit, you know?
Yeah. See, I hate the bony parts.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I don't. That's like the worst for me. Especially when I was getting my back piece done, I was like, like right on your spine, you know.
Oh, yeah, okay.
But it's weird how it varies from person to person, you know. So not too bad so far. That's good.
It's the beginning.
Yeah,
In a couple
it's
hours
always
in,
a
we're all
couple-
I'm gonna be crying.
Totally. I have a little bit of the Inky's numbing spray.
All right. Huh?
So we get to that point too, like when the skin's opened up a little bit, we can spray that on there to help out. Especially for those last parts, like you said.
Yeah.
It is always the last little shit. I don't know, I was gonna be able to play my music. I'm gonna go down to make like a little playlist, a little Halloween playlist.
Right?
But this album, it's kind of relaxing. It's hard, relaxing.
Meebo's job.
Yeah.
Well, there's an extended battery for it, and it hasn't come yet because it's not released. So we thought that we would power it through the whole thing.
That's the first half up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one's it on right now? That one?
guys dressing your little boy up for Halloween?
He dressed as Kylo Ren from Star Wars.
No way.
Yeah, and me and my wife, she went as Leia and I went as Han Solo.
Oh, dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, we went to like a little Halloween party last weekend.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so tonight we'll take him out. If I make it home, she'll take him out. She's gonna dress him up. And,
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that for you. You got the drive home.
yeah,
to
still
trick or
another
treat.
2 hours. That's okay. She
Take him out
knows.
another round, you know, double the candy.
Right?
Yeah.
She knows.
Yeah, that's cool. Kylo Ren, awesome.
Yeah, he loves it. He loves Star Wars. And he's 2.
That's cool. There's a big, yeah, that's crazy. for
It's
you.
a trip. He loves it. He'll name all the characters and everything.
Wow.
Yeah, he's funny.
Over in Sunset Beach, there's a big Star Wars like exhibit
Oh, really?
outdoors. Like this guy invested a bunch of money in it. Some guy that lives over there,
Huh.
like some millionaire man. There's like a full size. Remember those forest stormtroopers on Return of the Jedi on the
Yeah.
speeder bikes?
Yeah.
There's like a full size one out in the. It's
Wow.
all down this green belt.
No way.
Yeah, it's really cool,
You
man.
have to pay to get in and stuff?
No, it's like out there. It's like
Wow.
he teamed up with the fire department, and they have them all roped off. But they even had like the sand dudes, like from the
That's
first movie,
crazy.
like a bunch of it
Right.
all over the place. And it looks pretty good. Like,
Have you been there yet?
I just drove by it and like
Really?
checked it out. Yeah, my neighbor.
That's
my
where
shop.
you're at, right? Sunset
Yeah,
Beach?
Sunset Beach. Yeah, and the neighbor to the shop's like, "Oh, dude, you got to drive over there and check it out." I was like, "Oh, I know."
But you
Didn't
can
even-
get out on foot and walk through the
Yeah,
whole thing.
you totally can.
Oh,
Yeah, you
that's
just
cool.
park right there and check it all out. Take some pictures with it.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
It's really cool, man. They
He'd
built
get a
like
kick out of it.
this weird like igloo thing too for the ice scene.
Wow,
You know, yeah.
what a trip.
I was surprised that it's all one guy investor. You know,
Mhm.
like
They're supposed to be opening this new bar that's all supposed to be like the bar out of the movie too.
oh no way.
Yeah, like a full-on space cantina.
Oh dude, that would be sick.
It's gonna be like down in Hollywood.
That'd be cool. It'd be rad too if they like spent the money and did like a robotic version of the Cantina band.
Oh yeah.
That would be really cool.
Yeah.
It just pops on every hour.
They're
and
supposed
plays
to
the
have
tune.
like, yeah, they're supposed to have characters from the movie in there just strolling and as like patrons.
Oh, that's
You
gonna
know,
be
all decorated all to the night. It would be crazy.
whoever thought of that idea. That's gonna make some money. You know.
For sure. They're already taking like reservations and it doesn't open for like another probably couple months, 6 months or
Wow,
something.
dude. That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's crazy how big it got, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Every commercial at that time when the last movie came out, like,
Every single thing,
yeah. It's
every
like,
item or product they made had to do with, Star
yeah,
Wars logo.
and I'm totally into it, but to the point at the end, I was like,
Yeah.
okay, I'm over this.
Right?
Like, then they just quit it, and then, it's going to start back up now this month because
Yep.
the new movie
That
comes
new one,
out.
Rogue One or whatever.
Yeah.
You lose everything.
Waldo.
You're
Waldo's
now
screwing things
experiencing technical difficulty.
Yeah.
They do have to have that little standby thing ready. to go.
Totally, dude. It's old Halloween style too. That'd be rad with like the old movie look,
Uh-huh.
like flickering. Yeah, I'm curious to see this new one that's coming out too, man.
Oh, me too. Looks a lot darker. Like,
Yeah, and I like, it's like really simplified down to be older too, which is kind of cool, like.
You got Vader's in it and everything too, right?
Yeah, that's what's cool, man.
Yeah, my son watches like all these crazy, like new Star Wars series they have on like Disney and shit. And
Yeah.
they're supposed to be tying all of them in together to the movies.
I've heard that. Like, there's even like in the new one with C3PO having the red arm.
Yep.
There's supposed to be a whole series
Yep.
like what
Yep,
happens
what
to him,
happened
how
to
he
him.
got that. Yeah, that's pretty interesting, man. Disney's really going for it, dude.
Yeah, man.
They know it's huge market for that,
If any company was going to take it over, they have the money to back, to do
Totally.
big things.
Totally. Yeah, true.
And they're building that whole Star Wars land at Disneyland now.
Which is rad. Yeah, wait, they're just basically taking down. They're just transforming Tomorrowland, right?
I don't even know, man. Last time we were there, I couldn't even tell where they were doing it, but they're supposed to have a full-on land, full Millennium Falcon and rides. And
Yeah,
all
I think
kinds of
they're.
stuff.
I think they're converting Tomorrowland. into
Wow,
it.
what a
Yeah.
trip.
I thought they did a really good job with the new one. You know, the Force Awakens
Oh,
one.
me
You know?
too.
I was really surprised.
It was a very similar story, you
It
know, to the
was.
first ones, and the acting wasn't the best, but the way they did it was so cool to see, like, all the TIE fighters and X-Wings and stuff during the day,
Totally.
you know, and different kind of scenes instead of just being in space.
Yeah,
I thought
that was
a
pretty
trip.
cool. Yeah, and I thought that, you know, at least. Well, I thought the main characters did pretty good. They were
Sure.
better than the.
Anakin.
Yeah, oh man, those were horrible.
Right.
You know, I was like, damn, dude. And I was just bummed on those ones too because he made them so far advanced.
Right.
They didn't fit, but like this one seemed to like be just advanced enough to where it's a new movie, but
It was great. I thought that
yeah,
was awesome.
you know, and it's funny, like, you know, what was it? You had the what's that thing called? Star Killer.
Uh-huh.
And it's like the Death Star. It's
Yeah,
like,
it was like almost the same exact thing, right?
totally. Yeah. So I hope they kind of get that out of the way in that one.
Yeah.
And I think the next one's going to really be
I think it was really just introducing you, giving kind of a little bit of the backstory to the characters.
to the
you know?
new crowd.
Right.
And then it's like a good handoff too, like the old characters, you know.
For sure.
To
Yeah,
the new
they're
ones.
yeah, they're out and everything now too. Right.
Yeah. It's funny because like people ask like that hadn't seen it, like, is Luke in it? Oh yeah. You know, you don't want to tell them for
You don't want to say
10
it.
seconds.
Right.
Yeah.
Next one will be all about it.
Yeah, that's gonna be cool.
Well, the next Star Wars, not Rogue.
Yeah. They're doing a few of those Rogue movies, right? They're gonna
Oh,
be
yeah.
each one's gonna be every other year.
Oh, yeah. I just hope it doesn't get too kind of confusing or whatever, going, you know, further in time and then going back for the next movie in time and then back to the future again.
Yeah, because a lot of people have
have
already like brought up thinking that the one coming out this Christmas is the next one from the last.
No, and it's going backwards.
Yeah, so
you
people
know?
that aren't like that into it, that's
Right.
what they're, you know, assuming already.
Mhm. Yeah, my dad brought me up a Star Wars nerd though, so I've always been into it. My son loves it because my dad like gets him everything Star Wars now. Everything that his house is Star
Build
Wars.
them up already, dude. That's right. Build them up. But even the new Star Trek movies are pretty dope too.
Oh yeah.
I'm surprised like how good they're doing everything.
Mhm. And I was never into Star Trek, and I watched it, and I dug it. You don't need to know all the characters or anything, you know?
Yeah, it's crazy. They did really well with the old J.J. Abrams, dude.
It's so sick. Everything that guy touches is crazy.
Yeah.
We've been watching that new Westworld.
Is that any good? Is that with him?
I think it's crazy. Some
haven't
people
watched
don't
it.
like it. It's a trip though.
And it's him. He's involved in that too.
Yeah, he's got something to do with it. It's weird. It's a weird concept.
Okay. It just started like seeing the commercials more and more.
Yeah. It's like an amusement park, I guess, in the future where you're gonna pay to go live in the Wild West and every character that's in there is like a robot, but they're like you can't tell, right? And they make it seem like you can live out any fantasy you want, like in the Wild West. There's bounty hunters or prostitutes or, you know, just being like the worst bandit ever.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, and you can pay to go do that, and it's just a trick because now the robots are almost like starting to get a, you know, conscience and start to understand what's
So
going
that's
on.
where it's gonna go.
Yeah, it's a trick though. It's
That's
great.
really cool. It's hard for me to watch like series shows because I get super consumed by it. You know,
Oh yeah.
I'm like a kind of just a movie guy because it wraps up in 2 hours.
Right, right. You watch a series and you get stuck
I get
watching for the
stuck,
10
dude,
hours
like,
of
yeah,
binge watching it.
binge watching, calling in sick.
Yeah.
Sorry, I can't touch you today.
Right.
I'm watching Breaking Bad. And I got 5 episodes left.
Yeah, that's all. That's gonna take a full day. Sorry, guys.
Totally. Yeah, that's what's fun about it, that's for sure. But there's so many good shows now, and that seems to be where
Oh, yeah.
television's kind of going. It's
Yeah.
like, man, I gotta jump on the bandwagon and think.
It's so hard though. It's just like you said. You know, you got a TiVo shit, and then when you get some time, you watch it and catch up.
Totally. Yeah, and it's nice that things come out so quick now too. That like if I just wait, and then you can watch the whole season. Like,
Yeah,
back to back.
exactly.
I did that with. Like, I think I started Breaking Bad with the 5th season.
So you can
And the
just
6th one
catch
was
all that.
airing or something like that.
Uh-huh.
You know, and so I was like just
So you
getting
got caught up and then finished everything right
Totally.
as it ends.
Yeah, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah, it sucks when you get caught up though. You're binge watching and then you get stuck being current and you're still waiting for the next episode now. And now you
Yeah.
gotta be like everyone else and wait.
Yeah, that's the worst. It's like, oh man. I just want to find out what's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, really want to try that. We've watched 1 episode of Game of Thrones, but
We're so into that shit.
what's that?
We're
Are you
so
sorry?
into it.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
yeah.
everybody's like, you would love it of all people. I'm like,
Oh,
really?
dude, it's
So we started 1 episode, and then something happened, and we kind of, you know, just fell off.
It's
and
a
I
long
need
one, dude.
Yeah,
It's a long
a
one.
lot of episodes.
Uh-huh.
I've always been into that kind of stuff, so I'm like, oh, I need to check it out.
It's super
Or it's
cool.
kind of brutal too.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I like that kind of shit.
Oh, yeah.
New little storyline on SullenTV, just so you guys know real quick.
All
But
right.
yeah, Snapchat means Instagram for me.
Some Snapchat.
Snapchat,
All right.
Instagram.
All right. What's up, Snap?
Put makeup rocking it.
What am I gonna do? Oh, I'll just be a death metal dude.
So,
Yeah, it's good. When I used to work at a small blue shop, you know, every Friday they would do corpse paint Friday. Like,
that's awesome.
so it was all year long, you know what I mean? So
That
then
is
you like
awesome.
we get to the shop and you had like all the professional like movie makeup, you know, and
No way.
yeah, every artist was gonna do it up. It was rad. It was fun, you know.
Totally.
Until you had to go get lunch or something. And, you
Go
know, it's
out
the
in
middle of the
public like
year.
that?
It's not Halloween. Everybody's like, what the hell is this gonna do?
Yeah, I'm gonna hear it called Blue Shop.
Yeah. Yeah, but it was rad. Corpse paint Fridays. I think that was the day or Saturday or something.
That was at Last Rites.
Yeah. About 10, maybe 11 years ago. I was there for a year. Yeah, it was cool.
Dude, Yomiko's up there, I think, right now.
Oh, Nico is?
No, Yomiko Moreno.
Oh,
I think.
yeah.
God. I think he's up there.
Yeah, I think so too. I did see some posts about that. Yeah, he gets a lot of good guest artists on that.
Oh, yeah. Sick shot.
Yeah.
looks evil inside.
Yeah.
Super sick.
I was over at the older one, and it was really cool too. Now it's like a big gallery too, you know. I think we had the gallery too, but it wasn't as big as it is now. It just started.
I had a chance to get tattooed by him at Tattoo the Ear,
Oh, you
like the
did?
actual concert,
Yeah.
and it was out in like the
The San
dirt
Bernardino
fields.
one? Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
I was at that show.
You know, and he didn't have anybody in his chair or anything. And I just didn't have loot to sit down and get tattooed all day long.
Yeah, that was cool because he was like taking walk-ins and stuff.
Yeah, he didn't have anybody there.
Yeah,
It's like, what are the chances you're gonna do that? You know?
totally. Yeah, that was funny. They had the tents outside.
Mhm.
It was 110 degrees.
Yeah.
Like,
It's like not really the ideal environment for getting tattooed.
totally.
Dust and dirt everywhere. And
Should just even just had
Slayer
like a
on
little.
stage. Yeah.
Yeah, Slayer on stage. I got knocked out during Slayer.
Did you?
Yeah, by a flying trash can. Do you remember when they were
Oh,
throwing
man.
all those trash cans?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got hit in the head and back of the head
Wow.
with one. I was like paying attention to all the ones in front of me. Didn't even think that there was some behind me. Bam!
Crazy.
I just woke up looking at the blue sky. My friend told me, like,
Yeah, that was a wild one.
yeah, it was. We had a good time though.
We were up there with Slipknot. Like my friend, she was, I think, dating Nick or something at the time.
Oh, cool. That's funny. My best friend Benny had like an LA Dodgers hat on, and he was trying to get up onto the stage while they were playing. He was like all the way up, you know, because it was a really high stage, and they started grabbing him. I think the clown took his hat, and then he just put it on and started like,
That's
playing. You
awesome.
know, it was fucking rad. Good show, man. I miss those Tattoo the Ear shows, dude.
Oh yeah.
And even just the ones where they had like not the big bands, but he did the other. I got tattooed at he did the Massachusetts one, and the one in Oakland. They tattooed everything.
So,
They didn't have the big bands, but they had all the crazy artists there, you know. That was cool. You know, get to see Philip Blue and all those badasses. That
oh, yeah. Yeah, it's so sick when you go to the concert and you get to see all those sick artists there. Unreal.
And that was a hell of a lineup for a show, man.
Oh yeah. And it was a good mix up. What Cypress Hill and stuff was there or something.
Yeah, something weird. Like there was a couple like random ones where you're like, what are they doing here? But it was like it was
That was
good.
cool.
It was a good like change from the monotony. You know, I think it was Cypress Hill.
I love all those festivals, bro. It's like all I used to really go to. Get your money's worth. Party
The
out there.
Ozfest and all those.
All the Ozfest.
I was surprised they brought those back too. You know, I didn't go this year though.
I haven't done in a couple of years. It was cool when I was younger and I'd go in the mosh pits and, you know, have fun like that. Now it's like I'm too old for that shit.
You told
I get
me.
hit wrong and I'm gonna spend a week recovering.
Yeah, man. I remember seeing some crazy stuff happen.
Oh man, I've seen security guards get carried out lifeless, bro.
Yeah.
Like the security guards.
So
You
crazy.
know, they do the up on the lawn. They do the fires. You know.
Yeah, I got thrown into
Yeah,
one of
they do
those.
fires
Yeah.
and people are pitting around it, and it's at an angle. So when you slip, you end up going right through the fire.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I think it was the first Ozfest, right? Was Slayer and Sepultura like back
Yeah,
to back, or
yeah.
Slayer, Danzig, Sepultura?
Sick.
And they were like, yeah, that was cool. That was like one of the last shows Sepultura did as a original lineup, and
They were
yeah,
at
those fire
Tattoo the Year
pits.
too. That year.
Yeah. Paul tattooed all those guys, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And later on, I tattooed Carrie King, Slayer, and then he actually tattooed me too.
No shit.
Yeah, I got a
That's
little.
awesome.
I had him do like a little Dimebag Darrell like black tooth on me,
That's
and then he
sick.
signed a KFK. Carrie
So sick. So sick.
Yeah, yeah,
Hang on.
yeah. That was cool.
Yeah, I got to see Dimebag a couple times.
Yeah,
Pantera was like always one of my
I
favorites.
saw him those 2 times at Ozfest, I think, and that was it. You know, I wish I could have saw him at another venue too. You know, but yeah,
I think I saw him when they at the Ozfest, and then also at like a Black Sabbath show or something. I think they opened for Black Sabbath or something like that.
Yeah, that's. At least you got to see him, right? Yeah, that's such a bummer about that, man. Crazy. Yeah, those were the good old days, those shows, man.
Oh yeah. Now I like to go to like the underground shows where they're in a little venue, you know,
Yeah.
100-something people instead
they
of
always sound-
thousands of people.
Totally, and they always sound a lot better too.
Oh yeah.
Depending where you're at, like say Ozfest or whatever, if you're on the lawn, you know, you're not getting the
Right.
best.
It's more the event, yeah, the whole
and
day
you get to
thing.
see that many bands.
And you make an all-day event out of it.
Totally. Yeah, that's really cool. I remember just loving the shows.
Yeah, my first concert was Lollapalooza.
Hell yeah, dude.
The hell?
Do they still do those?
I think so.
I've never heard
It's
that.
got feet on it, but don't just leave your behind feet.
Yeah.
Low top of
I remember I saw Slipknot on like one of their first tours too, and it was at the Del Mar Fairgrounds.
Cool.
And
Thank you.
during the first song, they blew out all the fuses in the place.
No
So
way.
yeah, it was just like silent, everything was dead, and everybody's getting all restless and pissed off. They were pissed too, you know. So we had to wait around for like 45 minutes, maybe even an hour for like them to like fix the fuses, you know. And
Wow.
yeah, it was lame. The crowd was just getting restless and shit. And
That's not a good crowd to get rested.
no,
either.
not at all, man. Especially back to early Slipknot too, you know. It was
Oh.
like so much more brutal.
Yep. Their first Ozfest that they were at, I remember they went on at like 10 o'clock in the morning on the second stage.
Yeah.
And we were pre-gaming in the parking lot. And then we ended up, all right, we hear this crazy commotion, so we go rolling in, and I just see this giant cloud of dust, like, you know, from the pit, and these dudes in full jumpsuits and masks on, and that was the first time I ever even heard of them, and I just lost it, bro. I was like, dude, this is the sickest band ever. The next day, went out, had to get their CD, and I've been a fan ever since.
That's kind of how I got into them too.
Yeah.
Well, it was the same thing at Ozfest.
Yeah, they were the opening band on the second stage,
Yeah.
like.
And then they went
But
the
they
next
were
year. They were the
sickest-
headliners.
Yeah,
you
they were
know?
just the sickest group.
Yeah, that Del Mar one too. Like, so they finally get it fixed, and they're like, all right, this could go out again at any minute. You know, hopefully we can get through the show, but we got it fixed. So they start the first song, they get through it. The second song, it does it again.
No.
Yeah, dude, and then everybody's just super pissed, like demanding their money back. Starts getting crazy.
Wow.
But really, what actually like was the best part about it is Slipknot. All of a sudden, like a couple of the guys, like the drummer dudes, start stacking all their drums in the middle of the stage. This is an indoor show too, and the DJ dude comes out with like a
Sick.
big yellow bottle
That's
of
one of our buddies.
the butane,
Uh-huh.
and he starts squirting it all over the drum sets. And then one of the other guys comes out, lights it on
Lights it
fire
up.
indoors, dude.
That's
It was
crazy.
madness. I was like, oh shit, this is like, we're gonna burn this place down, you know, and everybody's just like, yeah.
So
It was like after that point, you didn't even care that you kind of missed the show,
right.
you know.
Well,
and,
we
like,
got a show.
Yeah. And I ran into Corey Taylor like backstage,
That's amazing.
yeah, like in Europe at one of their shows, you know, and I'm like, hey man, it's nice to meet you, you know. Like I saw you guys though a bunch of times, but my favorite one's when you guys lit all your shit on fire, and he's like, Del Mar. Like he knew right away, you know, like, I
Wow.
was like, that's it, dude.
Such a-
Yeah, they're really rad, man.
Super sick.
But I remember, yeah, when, you know, Paul used to tattoo all those guys too.
Corey's got that big sun.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's like half sun, half
Yeah,
moon
that sun,
thing.
half moon, and over the skull or whatever.
So cool.
Yeah, I was just at this event with Clown Sun.
Oh,
like,
really?
A couple months ago, yeah.
Yeah, and I just saw like a post by Stefano just recently. They went to a shop too. It was like Clown and a couple of the other guys.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There's like Florida. I can't remember if it was Florida shop or his other one. Like,
So,
think he's in Chile or something. Those are the good shows on. I miss old Joey Jordison there with him, man. Sucks he left the band.
They split up for a while.
Yeah.
They weren't doing anything for a long time.
I wonder why he left. You know, was it just?
Oh man.
Yeah, it's weird. I never really put that out there. Why? You know.
I know Sid. He's like right out in Venice. Hangs out with my boys all the time.
Oh wow, crazy.
The DJ.
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to trip out and see Mudbone all the time too.
Yeah, they were rad.
Yeah, I love Mudbone too.
In the beginning, they were like their first album was amazing.
And we used to see them when they were in full makeup and everything too.
Totally.
You know, then they stopped that. Yeah, still doing it. So,
Yeah. Well, I think Clown produced them, didn't he?
I don't know, I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure that he produced their first album.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard after being so into all those kind of bands, like getting into some of these newer ones. Like, it's kind of hard, man. I don't find that many of them.
I don't know any new bands really that I'm into. I'm more into the same guys I used to see years ago that are still underground.
Yeah, it's weird, man. The newer stuff, you know, I guess just signs of being old.
Yeah, Korn just released a new album.
Yeah, which is
Just
crazy
growing up,
too.
yeah. They were one of our favorites growing up. I used to see every show they do.
Yeah. That's good they kind of got all the old guys back together at least, too. This is a newer band, though, like Gojira or Gojira. Yeah, this is their new album. It's pretty good.
Godzilla?
Yeah,
Godzilla?
right. Yeah, it's pretty good. I like it. I've been pretty into it.
This isn't stuff you get to hear on the radio really though, you know, it's like,
Totally.
so unless someone turns you on to it, it's like, you're not really going to be used to it. Or you see it
Yeah,
at
or if you have
festival
like Sirius XM.
there you go.
Yeah, that's kind of where I heard about them on, was like on Liquid Metal. They started like blasting it a bunch. And I was like, oh, okay. does Carson have a shop right now? Is he,
I don't know. I haven't talked to him in years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't think he has his own shop. One of my buddies was, I saw he's still getting work done from him, but I think he was doing it out of his house a good store.
Yeah, he's doing really good too. His stuff's sick now. I was just curious, I wasn't sure if he had a shop anymore. He's a great artist too.
Yeah, I've always been a fan of his. Like I said, I mean, I met him when he was apprenticing and let him do both of my arms, my side, my leg. He's my go-to guy for a while. Yeah, I love his front torso pieces, like the full, you know, Atchison style, or the full back ones. Like,
Yeah.
just looks like it goes in for a mile. It's just ridiculous.
Love that kind of stuff. How they can pull it off. It's cool.
I mean, your organics, you know, top notch too. You know, they're just color, you know. It's
Yeah,
kind of
but the
crazy
color is
different.
just, it's another level, you know.
Because they make you like this one center light point, you know, that's just glowing, and then everything else is just hit with different lights and colors on the sides.
Yeah, they get those bounces and everything, all the colors bouncing off each other, and really crazy.
I mean, you can see like he's got space meatballs. That's like his starting of it, bro.
Yeah,
like before he
yeah.
even knew what he was doing.
Space meatballs.
Yeah.
You got space balls.
Yep. I love space balls.
I heard they're supposed to make a part 2 of that.
So I wish.
That'd be rad. But without John Candy,
Right.
it'd be a bummer.
And Joan Rivers is gone.
Oh, that's right. I forgot she was in that.
You got
And
Bill Pullman.
is old as fuck.
Yeah, he's old as fuck. He'll be Lone Star again.
Yeah, dude.
And Moranis.
Yeah, that guy hasn't been around in a while either.
Yeah, no shit. Can't even imagine the last thing he did.
So old, dude.
I mean, I struck the kids.
I know, right? That probably is. They did like a few sequels of those that bombed, but
Yeah.
Fucking smashing through that.
cruising, dude.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
It was only the ankle last time I was in here.
Now we're up or what? I don't even know where we're at. I can feel it getting a little higher.
Yeah, getting higher, but it's
I'm so stoked. It's Halloween, get cut too. It's fucking great.
totally.
Way,
And getting to do
way
it
better
live.
than work, bro.
Did you have to take off today?
Yeah. I'm in sales though, so it's like I'm on commission and stuff anyway.
So they're like, whatever.
Yeah. It's the beginning of the month. I got the whole month to make up for it.
Right?
You know?
So hopefully you didn't just play hooky and like somehow one of them logs in right now.
No. Wait a minute. What's that even doing live? On Facebook?
Totally. I keep seeing Where's Waldo out of the corner of my eye too. I keep
found
finding
him.
him though. He's not hard to
You
find.
found He's the only one in the room.
Yeah. Power difficulties.
Please stand by. 31% off of Sullen items all day.
Oh,
Sweet.
good plug.
Right? We are on SullenTV.
Yeah. What'd you say? It's 31% off?
31% off today.
31 people.
Yeah. It was 20% all weekend. Now we got 31% today.
That was a good plug, dude. Get on there now and buy something before it's over. Gotta get one of those windbreaker rain jackets.
Yeah, I like those.
Those are sick. Especially with rain more here.
Yeah.
So we can actually wear them. Everybody else in the country's stoked.
I just get all the sweatshirts. Yeah. I get all the sweatshirts and
Yeah.
the snowboard jackets.
Those are dope too.
Uh-huh.
And some socks, I think.
Oh, everything, dude. If they had boxers, I'd sport them.
He's not on you right now. I got that. Going good, man.
Yeah, guess cruising over there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there more than just like my wife logged in?
Yeah.
I think my wife's on there too, so.
140 people, isn't it?
Oh, nice, man. That's good.
They come and go, you know?
Yeah, totally. It's probably a hard thing too if people at work to be able to watch the whole thing. They can just kind of, that's cool that they can kind of just check in on the progress.
Right. But it'll be a video after. It'll turn into a video they can watch.
That's awesome.
Yeah. That's cool.
Your makeup stand on over there, dude? Your nose and everything?
Yeah, bro.
Yours is transferring to your shirt.
That's it?
Yeah.
I bet it is,
Your
dude.
shirt's turning white, bro.
It's no longer black craft, it's white craft.
That's right. It's a mix. Mixed craft.
Yeah, I got it back on. 'Cause it was, this thing was like pulled tight, so I couldn't move it. I want to get a little better. Oh, it's off?
Stop pulling jokes, Joker.
Hey, jump on camera so they can see you.
Yeah.
Why are we doing that? You're on this angle, right?
Cool. I'm watching it live, so
Nice. Hey, see what's going on?
I can see it.
Probably hurts less too when you watch, so
Right.
there you go.
It's not live. It's like, it's got a little bit of a delay, so it's like I get hit, but I'm not seeing myself get hit.
It's about 30 seconds or so, I want to say.
We can come probably over here. It's pretty open. Okay. Just help me move these because everything's kind of stuck together. Tripod's kind of right behind your chair here.
Okay, cool. Be really careful. I can't afford to replace that thing.
That's legit though, because I have one too. We just want to show someone up here.
That's good.
My hanging legs starting to hurt a little bit, cramp up a little
If you
bit.
need to throw it up here.
You let me know when I can.
Yeah, you can.
I'll grab it.
Yeah. I'm sure it's right. That's fine.
Cool. Are you sure it's not in the original?
No, I'm totally sure. Yeah, that's good. Shut these lights in the shop.
Pretty bad.
Yeah.
Some sharp ass teeth.
Yeah. Trying to get them like all pretty creepy. Let's get something new on there. New tunes, people, sorry. Oh, I got the perfect Halloween soundtrack.
What happened? What did we fix last time?
It's all like soundtrack. You heard that Pantomus band? Remember that? It was like Mike Patton and David Barba.
I don't think so.
They did this album. It's called Director's Cut, and it's all covers of like movie soundtrack songs, but
Really?
all like
This is
tweaked
Godfather
out.
right here, too?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Godfather, yeah. It's pretty crazy.
That's awesome.
This one's a little crazy, but they get like real weird and mellow. They do like Cape Fear. They do some good ones too. They're not all like gnarly like this, you know. There's some good ones.
What a trip.
Yes, Mike Patton, Dave Barba, the guitar player from the Melvins, King Buzzo.
You guys got the shorts and the sock in this shot, right? I said the socks and the shorts are in the shot, right?
Yeah, sure.
Oh yeah, every time I walk in here, it gets angrier. It goes faster. Somebody's asking what band this is.
Phantomas?
Phantomus?
Yes.
Okay, Andrew. Yeah, we need to chime in with this. People have some questions about.
There was a band called Gojira and now Phantomas.
1 second, bro.
One was Gojira and then one was Phantomas. This is Phantomas now.
A lot of people saying that'd be a really cool tramp stamp. I want you to put a heart or a flower in the middle of it.
That'd be perfect. Right on its forehead. So a tiny little heart.
A lot of guys saying really good shading.
Well, thanks. I hope so.
5-finger death punch is awesome.
If I was playing 5-finger death punch,
Guess they're just giving him a shout out.
give him a shout out.
I'm addicted to Doritos Cool Ranch.
That's awesome.
The randomness of YouTube, bro.
Yeah, that's so rad. Does that little stereo go up just like
Goes
one?
up a lot.
Just a one up, maybe?
Yeah.
You know, each album's like a little.
Hey, stay or come maybe this side.
Okay.
I'm gonna. By the way, we'll get something. Hey, so what I want you to do is zoom out a little. And you're gonna get a two-shot. I'm gonna go over there and line it over.
Oh, okay.
Once you're kick out.
I want to hear those shit talking comments too. You know, there's always shit talking comments like trolls.
Oh, yeah.
I want to hear the trolling comments too.
Yeah, don't leave out the bad stuff.
The tattoo looks dumb.
He'll just keep it there. He's gonna switch straight up.
Just got a shout out from Mexico.
Oh, really?
Saying Carolina shit. Shout out from Mexico.
Hell yeah. I love Mexico. Thanks for streaming. For checking it out. That's awesome. Feel the presence of the Joker. Goes with the Joker too, kind of. Should be doing some dance moves back there. We like to have fun here at SullenTV.
Especially on Halloween.
We're not as stiff as everybody thinks. Touch some ink right on your nose. Don't you just love Halloween? Batman came in.
you want, man?
10 minutes or so. shin, huh?
What?
A couple little scars on your shin here.
Oh, you see those?
Yeah, well, not, you know, you don't notice them until you start tattooing them over. It's like little,
Oh, yeah?
Almost everybody has them here.
Hey, there's some bumps in there. Riding bikes.
Yeah, I was gonna say the pedals and
Yeah.
shit, man.
Is the B-roll camera in here?
We got that B-roll.
Which one was it on?
It was the Poker 35, it should be the one right in the closet, right?
So we can put it back on that later.
Yeah. I don't know where it's at. I can't remember. It's in here somewhere.
Name this movie, people. See who knows this one.
What movie was that, Jeremiah?
Huh?
What movie was that last one?
That was the Omen.
Okay.
I don't know if people knew that the Joker was
Model butters here. Alright, bro, you take a break now.
When's a good time for us to take a break?
Just go ahead and whatever you like. Yeah, anytime you want.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, let me just do this little part right here. We'll take a stretch.
I think we're more surprised to have an artist here before like 5 p.m.
Right?
They're like, yeah, we'll be there at 11. Yeah, right.
I like to start early, you know. I'm already up taking my kids to school and shit,
Exactly,
so I'm
yeah.
like, alright.
That's when like Bob Tyrell says he'll be here at like 10:30. We're like, Bob,
Come on, Bob. You're gonna be
Yeah,
snoozing till
dude.
12.
you're not gonna be here till like
Totally,
6 p.m.
Yeah, I do. I know that story for sure. Hey, can I come do a guest spot at your shop? That means they're gonna stay till 3 in the morning.
Yep.
If I was working late.
Yeah. It's just slow Bob. Amazing dude.
Make
though.
sure there's a bottle of Gentleman's Jack.
Exactly.
He'll be straight.
One of the best artists. He's just slow. Can't take that away from him. He was doing my mom's portrait on me once in her shop. And yeah, we'll start around, 2 or 3. Cool. Gets there, it's like 7 already, still not ready.
And you've been waiting there the whole time, right?
Yeah, 8 o'clock. He's kind of set up now. Then he looks over, he's like, oh, the new tattoo magazine? And he starts like reading it, and I was just like, yank it out of his hand, and I'm like,
Funny.
no, we don't got time for that, dude. Let's get started. He was like looking at me like, what the fuck are you doing?
Oh, funny.
We were there till like 4 in the morning.
Like, I've already been here all day, dude.
Yeah. And then I had a few drinks and stuff, and while he was tattooing me, so he's like, I'm like, you're gonna have to drive us home, dude. That dude's a madman behind the wheel, dude. Slow tattooer, but he fucking drives like 100. I'm like, shit, I should have just drove. We're gonna get pulled over anyway.
He's gonna have a better chance.
Totally. Scared the shit out of me. I'm like, and I was telling him, like, how the fuck do you got these when you drive like a madman?
Oh, funny.
He's from Detroit, man.
Yeah.
Detroit Motor City.
Yeah.
He's probably hands down one of my favorite, people in the business, man.
Really?
Yeah, he's like, there's a lot of good people in the business, but I trip out on his, just his ethics with people. Like, he'll stop tattooing and talk to you. Like, at a convention, like other artists walking up, and he's like, oh, hey, what's up? And like, he talk to people for like 20 minutes, man. And,
That's so fun.
yeah, just like a real people person, man. And that's huge, That's,
Hey.
I think I've only heard one bad person, or one person say something bad about it. And I was like, totally blown away. I'm like, what the fuck did you do to him? Like, because there's no way that he did anything on like, just because he's got the best personality. I'm like,
Crazy.
lucky enough to do a little tattoo on him too. A little Dimebag Darrell tribute tattoo.
Yeah.
A little black teeth on him. Yeah. Made my day. I was like, yeah. And he was there when Kerry King did mine. So he was like helping Kerry out.
That's cool.
We were both surprised on how good Kerry King was at
That's it.
being a tattooer, man. He's just super he's just like super into it. Like, and I was like, oh, wow, man. And like, it's just really cool. I was really surprised. I got a couple portraits from him. I got one of my daughters and my mom. And he worked on my back piece a little too.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
did collaborative tattoo together too, like shit, 12 years ago or something. Yeah, man, it was crazy. Where's everybody? How about a little break, people? They all went on lunch.
We just get up, the cameras are still over there.
Yeah.
Just write it on the little clock right here.
Break time.
Break time.
Be right back. What is it after? What do they say on TV? After these messages or something? Their other albums are a little hard to listen to.
Yeah.
They're like 20 second songs that don't ever gonna be like just something like this part, and then they stop it, and that's the song.
Wow. Okay, so they can put something
All right,
like that
Joker, can we take a break for a second?
Yeah.
Little stretcher. Should I be right back right here after these messages?
Yeah, let me get a little.
I got a Sharpie.
You do?
Yeah.
Just write it on stencil paper.
There we go. Be right back after these SullenTV messages.
Can you put that up a little bit?
Like right here?
Perfect, right there.
Perfect.
Guys.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I can just scoot this over. Yeah, brother, do everything. That's why I figure it would take a little 5 minute because I need to stand to you.
Cool.
Can you even see the thing?
What's that?
Can you even see the thing?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, do you smoke too? Yeah, you need a smoke break. Bro.
I can just go take a quick puff, yeah. Lag or nothing.
They have all kinds of vape things around right there. Oh wow, cool.
Yeah,
You can see it there, it is right there. This is they do like a lot of vapor right there. Like, they do a lot of vaporizing videos here. So they have all that shit here too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah. Shouldn't you be smoking these? I smoke more herb than anything.
Yeah, I look good at night now. I used to be constantly, but well, I had to stop during the day.
SullenTV studio. It's the Joker. Watch out. It's scary. And Waldo. We found him.
Waldo, you found Waldo?
How you doing? Good. How are you? Good. Green room. What that? No. Hold on.
Where's you at? Nope, not in there.
buddy? Got some grub?
Grab something to drink.
You want a rock star or anything?
No, I'm okay. Thank you very much, dude.
The Joker hit it.
That's awesome. That's really awesome. Back in action.
And I got a bunch of pair of these socks. It's okay if they get dirty.
Cool. Yeah, I was worried about that too.
Nope.
We'll get this all, guys. Get you a new pair.
All right, that works. That's right. We are at Sullen, man.
Yeah. Well, they moved their headquarters now.
I know.
You should almost check it out. It's bitching. The new one's awesome.
It's huge, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to go to the old one all the time.
Yeah.
At least when they would do the warehouse sales and stuff like that.
Yeah. They're not far from here either. They're actually close to my shop now.
Really?
They used to be right here, yeah, around the corner.
Uh-huh.
But now
Oh,
they're
man.
down in Seal Beach, about probably 10, 15 away. I guess oh yeah, but you get Halloween stuff going on tonight. Yeah, it'd be kind of hard to do.
Next warehouse sale, I'll be here.
Yeah,
The Joker got to your nose.
I
We
noticed
saw
that
it.
was awesome, dude. I'll have to come down and do a little powwow with you guys one of these days too to figure out how, like that little camera you have, and
Yeah,
see how that works.
for sure.
Because I could do that at the
The
shop.
only thing that went wrong with this is it's pretty new. Or one of the guys who works here bought it,
Uh-huh.
and they didn't send them. You can buy an extended battery, gives you like 8 hours.
Oh, gotcha.
Otherwise, it's only an hour.
So it needed to be.
Yeah. So, and they didn't send it with.
Does it
the
directly
camera.
plug in to you? Can you do that? Or
Well,
is it
that's
just
what we thought we were doing, but apparently it
wasn't.
doesn't run it direct. I think the extended battery probably does because it's like a pretty big base. It probably has options for just running.
Totally. Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. You can do that at the shop here and there, and really.
Yeah, for sure. It's easy to set up. It's small.
Yeah, it's getting there. Especially when we get some lights and stuff in the eyes and the teeth. It's crazy. Get a little bit of this stuff.
Carson did it a Cenobite. I met Clive Barker and had him sign my leg, and then I ran to Carson and got him to tattoo it.
Oh, rad.
And then we put the Cenobite over it. Yeah.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, the Cenobite. It was from him and McFarlane. It's from like a toy series they did.
I remember
Tortured
those.
Souls.
Yeah, man. Those were rad.
Yeah. So I got all those, and fucking I totally dug Clive Barker and Hellraiser and got to meet him. So I was like, sign my leg, dude, and he signed it and fucking got it inked right away.
Yeah, that's really rad. I mean, he passed away, didn't he?
No,
No, that's right. Who passed away? That's what I'm done.
Craven, right?
Great, and that's what they got mixed up there, yeah. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why it's rad when you get this kind of situation.
Yeah,
Sign it up,
I mean,
man.
I told him, I'm like, sign it, I'm gonna go get it tattooed. I called Carson right away, just went down to the shop, got it done, and then put up Cenobite a couple of days later.
That's sick. Man, I haven't seen Carson in a while.
So I haven't either.
I think I got laid up for a little while with that skydiving injury.
Uh-huh.
I guess that's it. I haven't seen him.
Well, you lived through that one.
Not sure. Yeah, that shit's crazy.
And he still does it, right?
Yeah, he still goes full force out of
Yeah,
it.
fuck that. I've done it once, good enough for me.
Yeah, you did do it?
Yeah.
I couldn't even do it, man.
I did it for my 30th.
I'm freaked out by heights.
It was fucking crazy, bro. But I'm not scared of like, pretty much anything, but
It got you a
it
little.
was fucking crazy, I'll tell you how much. Jumping out of a perfectly good airplane.
Totally. Wait a minute, this is all wrong.
Yeah. It's like, I'm supposed to be buckled in right now. Isn't the fasten seatbelt sign on? We're fucking high. And then, yeah, they just fall out of the plane with you face first. Like, fuck that.
Yeah, because you probably be first
I
time
was
you had
him.
to, you had to, yeah.
So you're putting your life in that person's hand, and
Yeah.
hopefully they fucking pack that shit right.
How many jumps you got?
Yeah. It's scary. You try and go to a place where there's not a high bounce rate, you know?
Yeah. Where did you do that?
Santa Barbara.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there are a couple other places that just had bad rates, dude. You know, there's people falling all the time. One of my buddies was telling me he was driving the other day and saw skydivers straight not open their chute.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, fucking hit the ground. It was on the news, you know, later that night or whatever. But yeah, he saw the dude fucking fall and hit.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy.
Like, I would trip out if I saw that. If I even heard about it, I'd be like, nope, I'm done. Not that important.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
But it was fun to see you did it.
Totally.
Yeah, jumped out of the plane, but I've never bungee. Yeah, bungee seems crazy too.
Such a freak out by heights. I don't know.
Yeah?
Yeah. I get 4 steps up on a ladder and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh.
They just opened that new thing at this skyscraper downtown, dude, where they fucking have a slide that goes off the side of the building.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, way up at the top, it's a slide that goes off the side of the building and down like a couple floors. So it goes down like 2 stories.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and it's a see-through slide. So while you're out along the side of the building, you're seeing fucking the whole LA skyline.
It's kind of cool, you
Yeah,
know?
totally.
It's like those things they got in Vegas, too.
Oh god, that shit's just super crazy. They got a ride that drops you off the side of the fucking building, and a roller coaster and
Yeah,
slides
that was
you,
a trip.
and it tips back up. Or they got the one you can just jump off the fucking stratosphere now.
Yeah,
You can just
dude.
jump off it and fucking go down with the decelerator or whatever. That's wild.
Yeah, it's real, that shit.
I'm in Vegas to gamble and party, not fucking jump off of a building.
Yeah, I'm not gambling with my life.
your mom was using Carson's gun for a long time too because of her
Yeah.
arthritis, right?
Yeah, for like a year, I think, Then after a while, too, it's a good thing. She just switched back.
Yeah.
And then, and then all these kind of machines started coming out, the Cheyennes.
That big.
Yeah, and she was at one point only able to tattoo like 3-4 hours a day because of it, and then when all these,
Too heavy?
yeah, just her hand will start getting really sore. Now she got to do all day long.
That's crazy.
Change it up, yeah.
So crazy.
Yeah, like, I mean, even me too, like, using like the iron machines and shit, like, my hands would swell every night. A
It's a
little
big
bit.
fucking. I couldn't imagine how you guys could do it. Like seeing that big, heavy weight at the back of you. I couldn't imagine drawing like that.
Yeah, it was crazy, and now it's like, no problems.
It's like a pen or something, right?
No, nothing, yeah, dude. It's crazy. No surprise to me. Yeah, for a long time I was like, oh, I don't want to try that. But finally, a lot of people are like, oh, they've come a lot further now, they're rad. I'm like, oh, okay, I'll give it a shot. I was instantly hooked.
That's awesome.
It took me a little while to get adjusted to it, but now it's just like so smooth.
Those are doing big things.
It's crazy, like, just now that all these technology people are getting into the tattoo business now. It's
Right. The advances like crazy.
yeah. Checking it out at school right now. Yeah, it's funny.
It's like looking good, Dad.
Yeah, it's funny.
That's awesome. She's on computer class, pulls it up.
Totally, right? Get all the other kids in
That's
there.
awesome.
Yeah.
She's 13, you said?
14, yeah.
Junior high or high school?
High school first year. Yeah, she goes to the Renaissance Art High School, so it's pretty cool too. Yeah, she
Is
gets
it like a magnet or something?
yeah, dude, it's like they get like all these like art classes, dude. Like she's like 3 or 4 of them, like
That's so cool.
they're all different kind of styles and stuff, theater, dance,
So
but
cool.
it's just like and then
All
art.
arts.
And she's really a good artist, so it's good for her,
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yesterday, a couple of artists at my mom's shop, they did one. Actually, was 2 of them together.
The whole thing live?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So I don't know if they finished it or not. I didn't get to see that part. Yeah, it was pretty cool to see that.
You see that back piece? Those four guys, Benjamin Marcus and everybody. put
Oh, and
down
Matt
there.
Jordan and
Yeah,
all them?
fucking.
It's like 6 of
Oh,
them.
yeah, 6 of them. Oh, I got that plague. City of the rat.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy.
Wow. That guy's a trooper, bro.
I couldn't believe he did that.
Whoever stopped for that, dude.
Yeah, I got my back done that way. And
Really?
Yeah, but it was 3 people. And dude, I only lasted the first like 45 minutes.
No.
With I did all day, but I could only do the 3 people for like 45 minutes. And then I'm like,
One at a time,
two felt way better than 3. It was like,
Really?
you could balance 2, but right when that 3rd person hit,
There's too many different things trying to
yeah,
focus
you got
on.
2 on each kid, you got 1 on each kidney, and then 1 come in on your shoulder. You're like, oh, don't touch me. Yeah, so the trip, man. But it was a cool experience, dude. Like, you know,
I can't
and
believe that dude sat all day for that, and they did that big of a piece.
totally it finished the whole thing too. Like,
Insane.
my whole back was shaded, but it had to be another 2 or 3 sessions after that to get it all finished. That was crazy. And I got that started at the Tattoo the Earth.
Really?
Yeah, that was with Paul,
Oh wow.
Guy, yeah, it was super rad. I was like,
That's insane.
I originally went up to Philip Blue, like, yeah, I've been saving my back for you. Like, I want you to do it. How about this? You know, that was right when they just did one together for the first time. So, you know, I was like the next one up.
Wow.
I was like, sure, I can do that. I'm like, but I can afford all you guys.
Yeah, that's what I was
You
thinking.
know, like,
That's what I was trying to imagine. It's like, how much did that guy's piece cost to have those
Totally.
6 like top-notch artists, you know, that aren't cheap. You know?
yeah, I
Those
wonder how
aren't-
that worked too. Like, you know, because if a couple of them are stepping back, like 2 of the 6, like, are they getting paid to smoke or what?
Yeah, you know?
That's pretty crazy though, because Matt Jordan was at my shop that 2 or 3 days before that, and he was like talking about it. I was like, whoa, crazy, that's gonna be nuts, you know? Like, how's that gonna work with with 6 people? Because I've done some collaborations where it's like,
How you get 50 people on it?
yeah, you know, and sometimes it's just not clicking with one of the artists.
I watched the video and she was blown away.
It's crazy.
Because of some people pulling or moving.
Oh yeah, it's weird. Like that was what was weird about getting mine done too. Is one person's, you know, tattooing, the other one wants to wipe, so I'm sitting getting cold and someone still tattooing. Hey, can we get the air down just a little bit here?
Yeah.
Freezing. I'm sure you're not in that costume, but yeah, I just started feeling it too now.
Oh, I just I got my video
Just
on
like,
there. Yeah, it was pretty sick.
sometimes with those things you get like egos involved,
Uh-huh.
and I've had some where it's been like kind of shitty because one person's trying to outshine the other or
It was
whatever.
pretty much like one
They
artist
were all,
did
it did, totally looked like that, you know, and I was like, that's cool. Like me and Josh definitely didn't know why it was rad because it was me and him click really well.
Similar styles, too.
You know, and there's parts. The thing is too is like sometimes there's one person in the group's better at one thing than the other people, and you know, so like parts of it you're just kind of like, you know, there's parts of it where I'm like, Josh, you lead the way on that part. Tell me what to do. You know what I mean?
That's
Because you know, you have to give up that. You have to give up your ego on it, man. Or otherwise, it's just gonna screw everything up. Yeah,
totally separate.
totally. Like you do Chip Space's rad. Like, show me. You know,
He's
like
fucking amazing on his girl face.
totally. That's
So
what I was like.
smooth and
You
solid.
take this part over, dude, and like, you know, and then I would be when I get into it, I'd be like, okay, so.
I love the
How
pieces
dark
you've
should I
done
go
with
here?
With the girls' faces with the stuff coming around though too.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, I have fun doing those. They're always a good time. They're fun to do, man.
Your torso piece that you did on that guy, that big skull with the on the
Bio,
bottom,
it
that's like
just started
one
that
of my
one.
favorites.
Oh, thanks, man.
I mean, all his work just goes together so nice.
I've been wanting to do a big
So sick.
project like that on somebody, you know. And,
Oh, you haven't done any of those?
well,
huge
yeah, I've done a lot of
like
stuff,
that?
but it's like a sleeve different than the other sleeve, and either back. All 3 are different, but
That's
he's like,
one
I want all
collaborative
bio,
piece.
man,
Yeah.
you know, and then he wants to do some back too. He gets to play it. I'm like, damn, you know, so it's really cool, like, real cool dude too. So it's like, awesome. He's a trooper.
I fucked up on my chest and stomach because I would have much rather had just one big cohesive piece, but my chest is like my second tattoo I ever did, and then it's like you look at it like, oh shit.
Yeah, just, you know, that shit happens, dude.
But I haven't
It's
touched
hard
my
to-
back yet. I'm saving that one. You know, I don't know who I want or when I can afford it, but
Yeah. You gotta do your back pieces. Those are my favorite things.
Yeah, I just want something just like the sun that you can see from a mile away.
That's what I like to do with backs too. Is like, some people come to you
I don't want a
with
little piece here, a little
a
piece.
lot of ideas, you know, for their back. And I'm always like, man, you need
You want
you need
one
a
thing
big,
big.
yeah, that's what you need, man. In those kind of areas, you got to take advantage of it, you know.
It's like the closest thing you're gonna get to having a real painting or something
That's-
like that's your biggest piece.
Totally what I tell people too, man. It's like a big canvas. You know, torsos are awesome too, but you're working around the belly button and the nipples and shit, so, you know.
There's nothing fun about your ribs and your belly.
Yeah, totally. My kid found out too, man. He's like, fuck it, black it out, man. I'm like, all right.
Yeah. Oh, his belly button?
Yeah, I
Solid.
did that, yeah. And I started going over his nipples, so they need one more pass.
Oh, God. He
Yeah.
went solid over his nips, too.
Yeah,
Oh,
dude.
fuck.
Yeah, he's starting to work.
Yeah, he works.
But I did Bob Terrell has his whole front done by Paul Booth, and his whole belly button was blacked out, and he told me how he did it. He just filled it up with ink, like an ink cap. Like just filled the whole thing with the ink, and then just went in there and just
Grinding around.
And so I did that, and it like healed up great, dude. I was like, yes.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Yeah, one of my buddies, he has his belly button blacked out. It's like a sewage pipe that comes out.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There's this other dude, like I got my chest done at this place called the Pain Parlor, and there was a dude that straight cut his nipples off and tattooed over them.
Oh,
Yeah, he straight sliced his nipples right off. Yeah, just so there was no nip or anything. Yeah, and it's tattooed solid over it.
some tricky people out there.
Yeah, he's one of those guys who did the sliding of his tongue at a convention line, in front of everybody.
Yeah.
Love that. My
But it-
chest is very similar style to yours too. Luis Ruiz at the Pain Parlor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's,
I do know his work.
he's super, all blue, kind of style too. He's got to work in turtles.
Is that where that is?
Cambria.
Cambria.
At least that's where it was when I went to it. That was
Yeah.
years and years ago. I think it was like the third tattoo or fourth tattoo.
Wow, that long ago. Yeah, I have half of my chest done, and I had a plan for it, and then I kind of just let someone do something. Yeah, it can still go with the plan, but I don't know. But I'm not really like, I don't think I want to get my stomach done, so I'm kind of like, I just gotta get the rest done.
You just want to leave your stomach open?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Robert Hernandez did it.
Oh, that's just, yeah, he's always been one of my favorites. He's with Spain though, right?
Yeah. He does come out here a lot, so I have quite a few pieces from him. He did my whole upper thigh.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he did my whole upper thigh. He did a small tattoo. We went to this concert together. He did like the logo from the concert. Remember the Big Four thing? The Big Four concert with Metallica, Slayer, Anthrax.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we went to the first one together.
Wow.
Like, me and like, it was like 5 or 6 of us all went. Yeah, it was rad, dude. So I had him do there's like a pic which says the Big Four on it. So he did that on me. And then,
He's all black and
I have
gray.
one up here.
Oh,
too.
yeah, look at it.
Yeah, you can kind of see it. Yeah.
Cool stuff. There's this guy that I used to like a lot too. I never found out like where he was actually out of or anything, but this guy Pint.
Yeah, I do remember hearing about him. Yeah.
Portraits, like just insane. Like he used to do Chucos, a lot of Chucos pieces.
That's right.
Yeah, I mean, fucking unbelievable, just so smooth. Like, I mean, this is years and years and years
Totally. I
ago.
haven't heard about him in a while.
I mean, I think he was literally, he wasn't out of any shop or anything. He was like tattooing just wherever he was staying and stuff.
Yeah.
But
It's
just
kinda
his
cool,
work
too,
is
that-
fucking just phenomenal, bro. It's like, how do you not have your own shop or,
Yeah. Some of those guys, they're just traveling tattoo artists, They kind of do that. Like, look at Bob, he travels everywhere,
yeah, it's cool as fuck.
Just does it up, because not really locked down,
Well, if you catch him, you catch him.
Totally.
That's kind of the cool thing
Yeah.
too. It's like that's the cool thing about the social media and stuff too, is you catch like even just you, bro. It's like these rare times where like I never
you
come
post
down
something.
here. I never come out here, but
Yeah, you
know,
post
if I
stuff
find
and all of a
it
sudden
working.
you get, yeah, it's really weird how that the social media thing's changed the game for sure.
I really want to get a piece by Rich.
Oh yeah, Banana.
I love Rich's
Yeah,
work.
he does great stuff. Cool guy too. So
Super cool.
I always try to like, you know, I get a lot of collectors and stuff. You know, and I'm always like, you guys, you know, go to the guys that are cool. You know, sometimes they'll be like, I want to get tattooed by someone. Yeah, you know, on birthdays, you know, or whatever. And yeah, you always want to that a good experience, you know. I really want to get a piece by Josh too sometime. Over to Duffy's.
You don't have anything from Josh?
No, man.
Really?
Yeah, I wish I did. If you're watching, Josh, hook me up. Yeah, he's an awesome artist too. There's a couple people that want to get tattooed by him, but I got limited space, so it's hard, you know.
Me, I got space. I need money.
Yeah, that too, yeah. The money too, man. Like Robert's one of my favorites, so I keep. Oh, Victor Portugal, I'd love to get.
Oh
something
God,
by him, like,
please!
yeah,
That
yeah.
guy's so sick.
Yeah, so.
His musical color is just the shit he's putting out there is just unbelievable.
So he was always one of my favorites too. Really cool guy.
Robert's a vitamin photographer.
Yeah. He's got like a private studio, kind of like what I do. It's just him.
That's cool. That's what yours is too?
Yeah.
Oh, right on.
Yeah. Like there's not even a tattoo site outside. It just says
that's cool.
Clay Art Studio.
Oh,
So,
nice.
yeah. It's nice that way. When someone shows up, I lock the door. Boom, boom, it's over. You know,
Yeah.
like don't have to like worry about people walking in, disrupted. For a small tattoo. Yeah, that's what I love about it too. Like, I used to work over at my mom's place, which was rad. There's a lot of artists there, you know, so you kind of want to just, which is good too, you know. I miss having some of that communication with other artists and stuff. They kind of push you more, you know. But also sometimes you're like, yeah, I'm trying to get my drawing done, and you know, of course you want to hang out and hear everybody's shit. But, you know, it's like, yeah, so it's a balance, you know. When I saw like Victor did the same thing as Robert, they both have like total private studios, you know. It's just them. So I was like, man, that might be the way to go.
I heard Rich kind of does that now too, even though he's got the studio, he's got like his own.
Yes, yeah. I heard that too. In the back, right? Or something.
On the top or something like that. No, it's not like that other like JP that's over the shop. I like his work too. It is full movement. It's pretty badass.
Is he just a guest artist?
No, I think he's over there.
He's over there.
Yeah.
So I was almost thinking about JP Wickman.
I think that's him.
Oh, okay. That guy's well, he's a good trap, but he's out of Europe somewhere.
Oh, really?
That guy's
I'm
awesome.
not sure.
Yeah. He's been doing some rad work too, man.
Yeah, one of my favorites right now is Oleg Shevchenko.
Oh, yeah. That guy's fucking crazy.
It's unbelievable, bro.
I mean,
It's unreal. His portraits, I think, are like top notch right now.
yeah.
Can't beat them.
Yeah, there's some really,
I love
there's some
Nico.
crazy dudes.
That dude's fucking unbelievable.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's rad too when you see those people and then you see the pieces in person, you know, too, is a huge thing. You know, because of the social media thing too.
Did you ever see
A
his
lot of
rocket
them are
piece?
fake, you know, looking, you know.
Did you see that rocket piece he did?
Yeah.
You did? You
sick,
saw that in
dude.
person?
I haven't seen that one in person.
Oh,
though,
yeah,
no. But I've seen some of his pieces in person. I worked with him at a convention, and I was like, dude, he's
Really?
off the hook, you know what I mean? So,
Yeah, he's definitely on my list.
that's rad.
Just gotta catch him when he comes out here. He's been in New York for the past couple months, I think.
I almost feel like he was at the top of the show with me.
He was just out here not too long ago because he was
Yeah.
at the Sullen studio or the warehouse and everything.
Yeah, that was that time, I believe, because I think we worked the Lake Tahoe convention together,
Okay.
and he did a piece, like with my client, I was tattooing, he did a piece, I think, on his wife. It was sick. Like,
That's so good.
yeah, it was pretty cool. So I'm like, man, let me check that out.
Yeah.
I don't know him though, I haven't met him.
last tattoo show I got tattooed at my father, we were sitting in the same booth as Liz. So it was cool as fuck chilling with her all day too.
Oh, rad. Yeah, she's doing some cool stuff too, man.
Yeah, I like Liz a lot.
We got a comment asking what machines, needles, and inks that you use.
Right now I'm using the Injecta Nano, and then I have the needles are just Cheyenne tips, and the ink is just Dynamic Black.
Right on.
Yeah, cool. Can they hear me or?
Yeah, they can hear you.
Oh, okay, perfect, cool. Yeah, it's the Injecta, the new one, the Nano. I love this thing.
Right
it's
on.
really cool. These guys are badass. I got little Inkies Purple Glide over here, a little Redemption 2. I used to have sponsors, but I dropped them. I don't have sponsors anymore, except for pretty much Sullen. I kind of got over the sponsorship thing, man.
Yeah, having to only use one thing.
Yeah, there's too much cool stuff coming out all the time, and a lot of the people are my friends. And, you know, yeah, I want to be able to do it and not hurt their feelings or feel like I'm tied down to one thing. And also, it's just kind of got ridiculous at shows, too. It's like these artists and their sponsorships, they look like damn Ricky Bobby. You know what I mean? Like, everything's like,
got 20
yeah,
different
man. It's
products
like,
on it.
yeah, dude, too much for me, man. As much as I love some of these companies, like, you know, I just couldn't do it anymore, man. Out of control.
Redemption, you use them?
I do use that.
That's my keys, right?
Yeah, that's my D and yeah, extensive stuff
Yeah,
too.
you got these extensive stuff, right?
Yeah, I do use that sometimes too. I have that at home at the shop. And I got this kit, the S8, the red stencil paper, and that.
It came out red instead of lines when you did it?
Yeah, instead of the purple, you know, and I've been really digging that stuff. It just came out, but they have like a certain transfer gel for it.
Right, so it's just like this stencil
Yeah,
stuff?
yeah, you know, so I use that too.
Is that what you were using in those packets?
Yeah, with the packets. So I've been kind of like trying to get used to that stuff too. But I do have stencil stuff at the shop. It's what I pretty much use on a daily basis, and then just trying out these packets now. Yeah, there's so much cool stuff that comes out, man. You don't want to be tied down. Like, you know, I want to.
What do you use for healing?
I usually just say lotion, man.
Really?
Yeah, nothing else really. I don't like to.
It's just like non-fragrant.
Non-fragrance-free lotion.
Really?
Usually I'll wrap it up with bandages with like the purple glide, the inky stuff, and then
But just the saran wrap.
just well no, I actually use the pads and then saran wrap over it because yeah, the saran wrap, man, like just makes it too hot, you know. So I'll put actual bandages on there and then wrap it saran wrap.
I
And
tried
then just
those.
an hour or two, you know, like leave it
And then
on.
just take it off.
Yeah,
That's how I usually do it.
yeah.
I use Aquaphor mostly. That's
Oh,
what I
okay.
found works the best for me. But
Nice.
those actual pads are like the plastic pieces you put over and they're supposed to leave on for a week.
Oh, those ones,
I
yeah.
can't fucking stand that.
No,
I mean,
I-
some people said that they like it.
Yeah,
I've had an awful time with it.
You know, I tried it once, like Saniderm and stuff, you know, and I was traveling. So it was nice because like the next day after I got tattooed on my chest, I had to have my backpack on and all that. So it really kind of protected it from rubbing. But
Did you get any liquid buildup under it though? 'Cause
I
bleed. So I mean,
did, yeah. And so that was a little weird. And then when I tore it off, like when I took it off, I was trying to be careful, but I got a huge
That's what
scar.
happened to me too. That's what happened to me too on these things. And it's like, yeah, I thought pieces were sticking when they said it wasn't. It's like, oh, you're really supposed to leave this thing covered for 7 days? And
So yeah, I don't like that. Like I took it off after a day, but I did like it for the first day. You know, it's hard, man. I kind of like it. You know, it's like one of those things. Like if they broke, why fix it? Like, I've never had problems with healing with just lotion or Aquaphor. You know, I mean, some people take on Aquaphor too much.
No, it should be a very thin layer just so it doesn't,
Totally.
you know, so it can breathe.
Totally.
I mean, you wouldn't use Vaseline, or it's gonna just not be able to breathe and just be caked completely.
Exactly. So that's why I kind of just, you know, I've always recommended those. But I usually tell people to just let it dry out for the first day or two. Just you know, wash it off and then wash the bandage off and get all that out of there, and then.
As long as there's no big scabs. Fine.
Yeah, because you know I do a lot of black and gray work, so you know I kind of understand the Aquaphor and stuff for
Color.
because it's more drama. You know, the black and gray stuff, like I'll let it go like a day or two without putting anything
It
on
just
it.
doesn't.
Yeah, and then I'll do like lotion, just kind of more for comfort and shit. You know.
Yeah, that Aquaphor, if you have a spot that's feeling bad.
Oh yeah, it helps a lot.
It's just amazing.
I'll tell people that a lot too, because like the ditch of the arm, I'm like if you see it starting to get crusted up and gnarly, use Aquaphor on that.
It's not super medicated, you know, but it's not like Neosporin, but it's still good enough, you know.
Totally, and it keeps you from scarring. If I have to touch it up, but there's no scar there, you know. Yeah, I do like that stuff for sure. Just for me, when I try to, though, I was just, you know, it's so sticky, it like picks up everything. You know, so like in certain areas, like if it's under your shirt, it like sticks to your shirt all day. You know, you're gonna like go in lint, it picks up lint and shit. But yeah, man, it's crazy. I mean, there's a lot of things
Everyone's
out
got
there.
their preference.
Yeah, and you know, and a lot of that too, I tell people a lot is like, you know, listen to the artists, you know, that you get tattooed by.
Right.
Because everybody does tattoo differently, and
They know how theirs is going to heal the best.
totally, so you gotta, you know, don't listen to all your 20 friends that tell you what to do. Listen to the person that tattooed you. You know, and some people, like, you know your body too. If you're heavily tattooed, you know what your body likes, what heals good on you, and what you got a good record with. So that really helps out a lot. Yeah, it's crazy how that.
Yeah. That's the hard part, is trying to figure out which one, right?
Holy shit. A lot of products, you know. There's a lot of stuff to try out, you know?
Yeah. And that's the cool thing about not being locked down to that sponsor.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
Because you get something and they see that you're trying it, they get pissed.
Yeah, totally.
That kind of happened when we were at the convention with Potter. You know, he was stuck with a couple of brands who were already sponsors, and you know, people were trying to offer him shit, you know.
And then it's like, oh,
No, I can't do that, sorry.
I'm already locked down with this one or that one.
Yeah.
But then you like try it at your shop, and you're like, oh shit, I kind of like this better, you know?
Awesome, man.
Going out awesome?
Yeah,
Cool, dude.
Good.
That's always good to hear.
Oh.
You even get like my good buddy Randy, he owns Silverback and I use a lot too. You get the artists like calling him that use his stuff. You know, he can only afford to
Sponsor
so many people, you know, and then or some of them aren't even that good, you know, and they get all pissed off if he tells them no, and then they stop using the product. And then obviously you didn't believe it in the first place,
Right.
you know.
You shouldn't use it just because you get a sponsor.
Totally, I used all the stuff I got sponsored for before I got sponsored.
And it's just like you said, you're not sponsored, but you still use something and give them promotion, right? I mean, just like this, even though you're not sponsored, you just said the machine internet.
Yeah, totally, man.
If it works, they might as well promote it,
Totally,
right?
dude. Totally. I'm not about like.
I have to get everything free. I have to get money for it. You pay for it at once, right?
Yeah, totally. If you have to spend a couple of $100 extra,
you had to pay for it at one point, right?
Totally.
And if you really want to get something you only use them for free, then get out.
And there's some companies that'd be like, yeah, right on, I'd totally do it, but I'm, just kind of in this thing right now where I just don't want to be like everybody else, man. Sell my soul. Sell my tattoo soul.
What are they usually like year contracts or something? Or?
No, they're not even like contracts, it's just, really, they just send you stuff and that's about it, really.
Really?
Yeah, I mean,
that's crazy.
They post your stuff, you tag them and things.
Or they say our artists. Or kind
yeah, exactly. You get on their pro team.
Yeah, the pro team.
Like we're basketball players or something. I don't know. Yeah, just the whole business has gotten a little weird,
Hey, when you have that name brand though, Jeremiah,
Yeah.
There's some of those artists. You're one of them. You got that name.
Try, keep trying to keep up with all these badass kids.
There's some crazy ones coming up, man.
Totally, dude.
It's just insane.
It is insane the work people are doing now. I'm just like, what the fuck?
These guys in Europe are just blowing me away right now, too.
Totally. There's some good ones here too, but yeah, for some reason, like a lot of the European artists are blowing me away too, man. And I think a lot of that's,
the statues they're around.
Yeah, dude. Like they're
all the fucking art they get to see in real life.
Yeah, everything about their whole area is art. The buildings are carved, and everything here is just a square fucking box. Yep. We try to simplify everything so much that it changes everything. And that's kind of a bummer.
Yeah, me and my wife got to do Europe, and it was just the most insane experience. If you like art. If you can really appreciate, like you said, all the architecture, just everywhere you go, everything's art. They're just so fucking proud.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy. It's like every corner, every building, it's everywhere, so they're just inspired constantly, I think that's a big difference, man. Yeah, we got museums here, but it's not like everything,
They have 20 museums on each block,
Totally.
It's crazy.
pretty much my only one right now, and but it's a clothing company, so I don't have to worry about it's not
you don't have to offend them with if you use a different machine or a different inks.
And just the people are rad too, so and that's not like a purpose plug, but it's it's
just good people. It's a cool brand. It's your friends.
They get me in there to do stuff like this.
You got the sickest artists, that's for sure.
They got a lot of people on board, and they just they take care of the business, man. They did a lot for it, and that's what's rad. They brought a lot of people in that weren't kind of into it maybe, and now they've opened their eyes to all kinds of new artists.
I've been sporting them forever, dude, since all the tattoo conventions. Like when they first popped up, I was already sporting their shit. So that's all I wear literally. I was Sullen.
Yeah, man. I
Sullen
have
and
so much
Dickies.
stuff. Yeah, dude. So much stuff. It's like you can get shirts from your favorite dudes,
I look at it as like I can't afford the paintings. I might as well get the shirts with the paintings on it. Then I can wear them all day. If I can't afford to get a tattoo from my artist, at least I can sport their art onto my shirt.
That's a good way to think about it too, man.
Yeah, I mean, shit. After
Yeah, and
after
got
they
so
get
many.
beat up or whatever, I still save them. I'm gonna cut them out one day and frame them at least.
Totally.
You know, it's art, bro. I love every one of the artists. It's like, and they're limited. It's not like you can just go back and buy every T-shirt they printed, you know, from all your favorite artists. It's once it's gone, it's gone.
Yeah, it's gone.
You know?
Totally. Yeah,
I love that
they'll
about
bring
it.
back some of the main
Yeah, I love that
sellers,
about them
you
now.
know, but
You
that's
know?
what's cool too, yeah. And just the quantity of like different styles and
Oh yeah.
so you can get something from everybody.
Right. Whether you like traditional, whether you like realistic, whether you like, you know, anything, you got it.
Totally. They've been even adding some like Japanese stuff lately. I've been like really stoked on. That was one thing I always saw like my dad and parents always used to have the like Japanese style tattoo shirts when I was a kid. And that was always pretty cool.
Can't go to Japan and get it hammered into you.
Yeah,
You
man.
might as well sport the shirt, right?
It's just such bold art, you know.
Oh, yeah.
It's like such tattoo roots, you know. Like I guess you got that in traditional, you know.
Right.
You want me to numb this at all, or?
Whenever you're ready, man, I don't care.
Good. Yeah.
It's not bad right now, though.
So I'll wait a few. So when I definitely go to do the white, I'll do it.
Okay.
You know, it helps a little bit take that edge off. You know?
Sure. White's always fun.
Yeah.
Going over all the open spots.
Totally. It does make it pop.
Sure does.
Especially you're not super tan down here.
Nah, dude, my wife was even writing on the post, she put, whitest legs ever. Tattoo artist
That's
dream.
awesome.
You know? So yeah, Potter saw my thighs, dude. He almost had to put on sunglasses.
Yeah, that's rad. That's a white art too, man.
Yeah,
The tattoos just pop on them.
I told you, go ahead and get a white piece of
Yeah.
paper. Yeah, so no one ever gets to see those though. I don't wear Speedos,
Yeah, that is a bummer about the thigh tattoos. Like,
you know.
even when someone wants to see them, I'm like,
Hey, what, you want me to drop trowel right now, dude?
yeah, which I
No,
will
we're
sometimes, but
boxers.
sometimes it's the wrong place for that, you know?
Right?
It's funny though. You're like, oh, I would show you, but
Right. My wife's like, finally, you got a piece you can show off again.
totally be right here. Just,
My legs were empty. Cool.
this is gonna look pretty cool now. And even
Yeah.
later, if you want me to do like, you know, come down the shop for a quick little
yeah.
session, we can do some more on the
Yeah,
other
yeah.
side. That'd be cool too.
For sure.
Just kind of tie it into everything, and then you'll be full all the way around.
Yeah.
And you get the itch again, you know?
Always have the itch, dude.
Right.
It's when I have the funds.
It's the money itch, yeah.
You know, especially with the 2-year-old, you know, we got a baby, we just bought the house. It's like,
Oh yeah, you got your plates full right
you
now.
just gotta make sure. This was my my Christmas present. So,
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so she hooked me up.
Alright.
So it's the little occasions, you know, when I get to jump in with an artist that is never out here, or you know, and I can book them. Like that's how it happened with Potter. It's like, how often does he come out here? And I was really into his work, and I was able to catch him at a local convention, and got to do 2 full days with him.
Yeah. Yeah, and a lot of people don't understand the conventions, and that's pretty much what it's about, summed up right there. Like,
It is getting in with an artist that you don't get to
yeah,
do
that you
with.
can't really get to, you know?
So I told Oleg, as soon as he comes out here and is doing a local convention, let me know. But then it's like you just gotta hope you have some funds on reserve, and they're not cheap.
Totally. Yeah, especially if they're traveling, you know.
That's the most expensive.
Yeah, because people have to travel, they have to raise, they're already pricey tattoo artists, but
Yeah. But now
you
you're
gotta
paying
raise
for
your
the
rates a little
yeah.
to travel, you know. And I've been
And it makes sense, you
I've
know.
been realizing that lately too. When I travel, like I'm still charging the rates of the shop, and I'm like, shit, like
You're losing now because you have all those
yeah,
extra
you're pretty much
expensive.
like working all weekend to break even. And
Yeah, not really worth that.
yeah, you gotta take that into consideration. So starting to figure that out now.
And even when he was doing the 2 days, it's like, can I get a break for 2 days?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess a little bit maybe, but not really.
Yeah.
You know?
Not really.
Not really. I got a plane ticket I just had to buy from Canada, and you know, I got hotels, and it makes sense. You know, it's like I could either pay to fly out there and go to him, or I can pay the extra,
which is going to be
catch him out here.
more benefit for you anyway. Yeah.
Shit, I had to drive to OC, you know, spend a full day, go back home, drive right back the next day, you know, and it's worth it, whatever. That's what I have to do. It's better than trying to buy a plane ticket, you know.
Yeah, that's the way to do it, man. It's definitely an investment, you know, but they last forever.
It's my favorite investment.
Yeah.
It's the only thing I've found I can buy and keep forever.
Totally. That's it. Yeah, especially like getting like Christmas gifts, whatever. It's like it's a gift you get to see all year, you know.
It's like I love art. Like I wish I could have my whole house full of paintings, like in the studio right up here. I just can't afford those fucking paintings.
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah. That's what's good about the prints everybody makes now too.
That's nice too. Yeah. You know, you throw a print in a nice frame, it still looks good. You know.
Totally. Yeah, but some of these guys send really quality prints, you know.
I always think about it. Like, do I want to buy a painting, or do I just want to go get, you know, tattooed and keep it forever? You know.
Yeah, it's when you start getting full, then
Yeah.
that's when the paintings
Right.
yeah. That's when you start getting paintings. Your body's all full.
That's right. There we go. That's all I look at.
Yeah, yeah. Pretty much almost to the right, man.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Good jam, bro.
Crazy, dude.
Mhm.
Probably because I was thinking about it all night too. Like,
Nice.
you know what I mean? I was on the computer all night getting it ready. You know, a lot of times I'll freehand something like this, but I really, you know, with the filming and everything going on, I really get relaxed and relaxed and ready.
Like I said, I was cool with whatever, so I love your pieces too.
How you doing over there, Waldo?
Good. Sick.
Anybody ever goes up and, you know, you get something on your knee or whatever, it's gonna really be easy to connect it to, you know. Yeah. I have pretty much all four around there too, and just the knee left. Like,
Oh, really?
yeah, you know. of like down by my ankles. I kind of like see like I'm getting like friend tattoos down there and shit. You know, like I'll have my daughter do something small over there.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, just some stuff like that. Have both my daughters do it, you know. Meaningful ones, you know. Sometimes those little tiny ones are yeah, totally. You know.
It's definitely one of my faves. I get to do it on Halloween.
Yeah, that's
Jeremiah
rad.
Barba.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, that's rad, dude. It's good in Sullen studio here. Wish I got this setup. Just in case anybody asks. It's the Yankees Black Label. Stuff's awesome. Numbing spray. Just gonna let this sit for like 90 seconds. It's good enough. I'll get out some white. Takes a little bit of the edge off. Yeah.
Right? I'm used to Bactine.
Oh yeah, Bactine too. I think it's just a little bit more of the
Actual
lidocaine. Yeah, I think it's like another percent or two.
We did with Carson at a convention. We did 20 hours in 2 days.
Really?
On just the inside model. And that time I was using Bactine, lidocaine, whatever the fuck you can give me.
20 hours, dude.
Yeah, it was 10 one day and 10 the other. Or 9 one day and 11 the next.
Crazy.
To finish it or something.
That's wild.
We won best sleeve.
Oh,
Best
yeah.
color sleeve.
Yeah. That's cool. But it was all worth it.
It was all worth it. It was, I did my whole sleeve in like 3 months. So yeah, it was like literally going in, you know, every other week.
Yeah. Fusion white there. Any tattooers watching too, I always use a brand new clean needle for white so it doesn't get tainted. It's the best way to do it. I learned that from Robert Hernandez. Just use a new one because sometimes you'll try to clean out yours and it gets all yeah, it gets that gray in there. It makes it a little grayish. You're like, damn it. This way at least it's all pure.
Bring the pain, right? Fuck, those lights are bright, dude. It's like 1,000 LEDs in there.
Dude, they're crazy. I can't even look up at the lights. They're so awesome, man. It's like, you look at them, you're readjust.
Uh-huh.
I'll apologize in advance. Oh, you're okay. You're okay.
Ready when you are, my friend. You don't have to apologize for shit. I signed up for this. You just doing your job.
I like the little meme things of like people make in the white, like
The white belly did.
yeah, like they make like the meme. It's like Will Smith crying, and it says when your artist says he only has white left.
Right? Show
There's
excited,
one of like
but you know it sucks.
Rambo giving 2 thumbs up.
Right,
It's like,
right. You look over and you know, that's right, I see that.
It's so good.
The look you give when your artist tells you there's only the white left.
Yeah.
Thumbs up.
It's good because you know it's almost done, but then you also know it's going to be
Let's get us on.
killer. Usually I only do white on people that I know I can hold on, you know?
The white hold on me pretty well.
Yeah, that's what I can tell on other tattoos, so. Some people it does, some people it doesn't, you know?
Same thing with the reds, right?
Yeah.
Mike was just telling me that he's more on that slow side too.
Yeah. Good.
Guys need anything to drink?
Are you good, man?
Oh, I'm okay. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Yeah, we're on the.
You haven't had it.
I had some water over here. We're on the home stretch, anyways. We ain't got too much longer. This is when the Joker says hi. This is lighting.
And your wife would kill her with the splatter too?
Yeah.
To break it up a little bit? That's it. It's got the splatter on the face. That's
Oh,
it.
great.
Yeah, that's it.
Super nervous about it all.
She did a hell of a job. She did really good. I had to do all mine myself for those other ones. Yeah. Well, she's working on her costume. You can't really stop it with mine, right?
out earlier, then they cramped it, and it goes back and forth. It's all good. So this guy's puddled up like the Antarctica. Yeah, with my phone there. Yeah, that way I can post it too. Like, shows all the cameras and everything. It's cool. Thank you, man. Actually down and then over a little bit. Yeah,
Perfect. Golden.
Yeah, you put your foot up.
like that, huh? It always makes you just go,
Yeah. If it didn't hurt bad enough, you're gonna do the white.
it's like all the little dots though with the little texture in the white. That's what makes it just pop so much.
You know you smell like fucking hamburger meat right now. Just get fucking.
Oh yeah, just grind it in there. We're making straight hamburger patties over here. It's all good.
Have some fucking sloppy Joe action on the fucking salad.
This is actually nothing, bro. I thought we were gonna be here 6 hours. This is good.
Nice. What time is it?
We've been talking for 3 hours, Jeremiah.
Oh, really?
That's
Jesus.
it, bro.
It seems like 6 hours, but it doesn't
Flew
like.
through this
That's
week, bro.
cool. I thought so too. Like it would be a lot longer because, like, you know, just doing stuff like this usually a little harder to get you through. But I'm glad I got in here early. They got a good crew here. These guys have it all set up. Here every day.
Right?
Do this all live
I
every
do
day.
big tattoos here every day.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Like every day, just stream what you're doing. That'd be kind of cool.
That's cool.
So I want to ask him about the camera. Kind of cool to do, you know?
Just set it up in there.
Yeah.
Right
People
behind
can,
you,
like,
my
kinda,
mom.
yeah, check it out every day what you're doing.
Why not, right? You're doing it either way, you might as well just throw the camera behind you.
Totally.
Do a channel there where you have to charge people. You know, maybe they want to learn or something like
Yeah,
that.
and then I could go through and answer the questions later.
For sure.
Almost there. Just gonna wipe it off and see what I got.
Like I said, I was planning on 6 hours.
Yeah. Right. I get to go home and trick or treat.
Right? My wife's happy.
Yeah.
How's it going?
Good, man. We're getting there. Yeah, probably
Sick.
10 more minutes, dude.
Cool. So at the end, what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn the music down a little. We're gonna have you say like happy. Well, let's do like an outro. Happy and safe Halloween from everybody, from me, Jeremiah Barba, and everybody at SullenTV.
Perfect.
Thanks for watching.
Cool. Yeah,
Something
I'm
simple.
down with that, dude.
Cool.
Yeah, totally. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
I was thinking of kind of doing that anyways.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
Yeah, you gotta say bye to all the viewers, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Thanks for even tuning in and watching, you know? It's pretty rad. The first live stream on SullenTV. That's
Yes,
cool.
sir, dude.
See, my wife and Jeremiah's wife that are watching this.
Yeah, they gotta check in on us. There's a lot of people that click in on and off, you know what I mean?
Sure.
Like,
Kind of hard to sit for 3-4 hours.
yeah, totally.
She just had it playing in the background at work. The whole night.
Oh, nice. Yeah, people at work too.
Probably shouldn't.
Oh, yeah, totally. Hey, will you pay attention?
Oh, she works in the home.
like the penguin roller.
Yeah.
Robert did.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I wondered.
I could take it.
Anybody would take Rob on it then. He just does flips and shit. He's natural.
This is sexy man.
Oh, wow.
What about that? How you doing, man?
Oh shit, I hear Jeremy. How you doing, buddy?
Okay.
Sean Roy, Franco in the house there. How you doing?
Oh shit, how's it going, guys?
Right here, right here.
Dude.
Oh,
Oh, some elbow bumps.
You just upped it, man. You got the
Yeah.
is he the first
What's up, guys?
Yeah,
cool.
Franco's in the house.
How you doing? Oh, what's up, Franco? How you doing, man?
What's up, Uncle Jim?
Awesome, man.
What's up, buddy?
What are you guys doing down here? Wandering?
Just making sure you're using your perfect light.
Oh,
Made by
yeah.
each light video.
Oh, that's funny, dude. Don't worry, I plugged you.
Making sure your fantasy football team's in okay.
Oh yeah, I'm kicking ass.
I know you are.
I can't believe it, dude. I'm not gonna be in last place, I don't
What
think.
a change. You don't have to rock the license plate.
I know, man.
Hey, Jeremiah, this is Dimitri in town from Moscow.
No shit.
Mr.
Oh
Troshin,
man, you're amazing, dude.
yeah.
Nice to meet you, man. Wow. I love your work,
He'll
man.
be here tattooing tomorrow.
Oh, really?
He'll be in the hot seat, the one with carrot for him.
I already did the hot seat. I've been waiting for him to post it.
Yeah, they need to get that out.
It's pretty funny.
How's it going? Is everything okay?
Yeah, man. It's been awesome, actually. It's good.
You got a burning up and make your face and everything.
I rushed it real quick, but it was good. Yeah, man. I did do it myself. It should have been better, but I ran out of mangoes. I was like, oh man. Yeah, it was cool though. These rooms are out. I would love that for my I was saying this tattoo hunter, these are awesome. You just can't look up at them.
No.
You just go like, oh shit.
He started for a while.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I like that, man. That's what we're gonna do. No.
Did you bring my windbreaker, Jeremy?
I got the last one.
You did? Oh. That's usually what happens, bro. No more torture of the white, dude.
Yeah. That was good.
Awesome.
That really was a cakewalk.
Yeah, cool. Let it chill off. It feels like it's pictures too. And then I'm sure these guys want to get some, probably like still shots or something for it. Oh, do you? Yeah, dude. I have that going tonight too, man. We all do.
Yeah, trick or treating's not till later, bro.
Yeah.
We still got a couple hours.
They got some school and are you done?
Did you bring my fantasy football trophy? That's it, man.
I'm keeping it warm for you.
All right.
I don't think something tells me I'm not gonna.
There's someone else. Who's it? Ryan Moore's doing pretty damn good.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think
I barely squeaked by this week. I had like Eifert on the bench and Tyler, which is Terrell Pryor, and they both killed it. And then I was like, damn, man.
unfortunately I'm past that to the right.
Yeah, dude. I gave you some plugs, man. I used the numbing. I used the purple.
wow.
I got you. I got you.
And we'll get
Cool.
Yeah, man.
We're doing the quick mission, so.
Good to see you,
Good
brother.
to see you too.
I know,
Oh, you
man.
said what's
All right,
up?
brother. Are all you guys leaving right now?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I'm just doing the run.
Okay.
So I just want to stop by and check it out real quick. So you just like,
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm good.
we're excited to finally have you here.
You just had 100
Nice to meet you too, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Amazing. Wow.
What's your last name?
Oh, no.
What's your last name?
Yeah.
Awesome, man. Yes.
All right, Jeremiah, we're gonna do it with this camera.
Okay, perfect.
I don't know if you want to sit down. Is it more comfortable?
Whatever, man. Thanks for tuning in, people, on Halloween. Have a safe Halloween out there. Thank you to the SullenTV crew and for everybody checking it out and watching me tattoo. I really appreciate it. Love all you guys. I love my work, man. I really appreciate all the comments. And these guys here at Sullen Clothing and SullenTV are the best. Keep tuned in. They're going to do more of these. Thank you.